stop everything you're doing because Gail just walked into the room and the whole Seoul fashion crowd literally froze. Like, no exaggeration. Imagine the cameras flashing, reporters gasping, and even the stylists on the sidelines whispering, "Who allowed her to look that good tonight?" At the H&M x Glenn Martens collaboration event in Seoul, this this Ivy visual queen just redefined the meaning of soft power. The vibe? Cold girl aesthetic meets luxury grunge. The energy? Main character entering Act 2 of her villain origin story. And trust me, we're not just talking about her outfit. It's the way she stood there, calm, confident, and effortlessly elegant, like the whole event was built around her presence. So buckle up, because in this video, we're diving deep into everything that went down at the H&M x Glenn Martens event, what Gail wore, how she carried it, and why everyone's still talking about her glow-up moment of the season. Stay till the end, because we're decoding why Gail's fashion game might secretly be hinting at Ivy's next concept. Okay, first things first, let's set the stage. Seoul, October evening. The city's fashion elite flooding the red carpet of the H&M x Glenn Martens collab launch. A mix of streetwear rebels, minimalist models, and global fashion icons. And right in the middle of it all, Gail, walking in with that quiet confidence that screams, "I don't need to try hard to own this night." Her look instantly went viral. A chunky black knit cardigan with bold off-shoulder cutouts, paired with an asymmetrical washed denim maxi skirt. Sounds simple, it wasn't, because the way she styled it turned a casual piece into a high fashion moment. The cardigan hugged her frame just right, letting the peak of shoulder add that soft but deadly vibe. The skirt flowed with each step, giving a raw, deconstructed edge that screamed Glenn Martens' couture spirit. And let's talk about her hair. Long, platinum blonde, cascading in soft waves that glowed against the red and white event backdrop. It wasn't just hair, it was a statement. Netizens called it fairy-coated, gothic softcore, even main character walking out of a vampire K-drama scene. One fan on X, Twitter, wrote, "Gail didn't attend the event attended Gail." And honestly, we couldn't agree more. Let's break down her outfit, because fashion fans were eating this look up. At first glance, it might seem understated. No crazy accessories, no flashy logos, but that's the genius. Glenn Martens' designs for H&M are known for turning simplicity into structure, and Gail nailed that vibe. The open-shoulder knit cardigan gave her a casual edge, but the cable pattern and oversized fit added sophistication. She wore it slightly unbuttoned, letting the layered black straps underneath show through, subtle but powerful. It was giving effortless chic with a twist of rebellion. Then comes the acid-washed asymmetrical denim skirt. You know those pieces that look simple until you realize how they move? This was one of them. The uneven hemline created that flowing movement as she walked, and the dark vintage wash added a mysterious charm. To complete the look, knee-high black boots that barely peeked through the skirt's edges. No jewelry overload, no distracting patterns, just clean, confident minimalism that screamed sophistication. This was Glenn Martens meets Seoul chic. It's almost like she understood the designer's mind and decided to translate it into K-pop language. And while other celebs opted for statement colors or layered streetwear, Gail's monochrome palette made her stand out even more. She wasn't loud, she was magnetic. You already know what happened next. Stan Twitter went absolutely feral. As soon as the first photos dropped, Gail started trending on X Korea and even popped up on international K-pop fashion threads. Fans spammed the comment section with lines like, "She's literally the definition of luxury simplicity." When you have visuals like that, you don't need jewelry. Why does this feel like a pre-debut teaser for Ivy's next comeback? One viral post even compared her look to 90s Paris runway models meets modern K-pop royalty. Another fan edited her photos into a fake Vogue Korea cover, and guess what? It looked real. Netizens also pointed out how calm and mature Gail's aura has become lately, from her debut era with that cute, youthful charm to now, an icon of quiet confidence. It's giving second-gen Sunbae energy in a fourth-gen world. Fashion critics chimed in too. Some said her look perfectly bridges Y2K nostalgia with contemporary sophistication. Others noted how the Glenn Martens partnership fit Gail's image of subtle boldness. And honestly, seeing her photos side by side with other attendees, she didn't just fit the theme, she owned it. Like, respectfully, everyone else looked like they were at an event. Gail looked like the brand ambassador. Let's be real, the Gail effect is real. Every time she steps out, something shifts. Remember her iconic Valentino appearance last season? Or that moment she went viral just by standing still at the airport? Yeah, she's that type of idol, the kind who doesn't have to scream fashion to become it. And this H&M x Glenn Martens event, it wasn't just about her outfit. It was about how she's quietly evolving her image within Ivy. While Wonyoung and Yoojin dominate the spotlight with high glam energy, Gail's lane is refined sophistication. It's slow burn charisma. You notice her last, but remember her longest. This event solidified her as the group's underrated fashion muse. Her look had balance, soft but structured, feminine but edgy. It's like watching someone who knows exactly who she is and no longer trying to prove it. Even stylists on Korean forums commented, Gaul's styling has matured dramatically this year. She knows what suits her silhouette and mood. That's growth. That's idol artistry. And with Ivy's fashion reputation skyrocketing globally, moments like this make fans wonder, could Gaul be the next luxury ambassador? Because after tonight, it feels inevitable. Let's talk about energy, because Gaul's wasn't just visual, it was vibe-coded. She didn't overpose, she didn't over-smile. She gave soft waves, calm gestures, and that famous heart hand pose that somehow felt cinematic. There's something so addictive about idols who look like they belong on both a runway and a late-night walk scene in a K-drama. Gail had that aura. She brought the duality, warm smile but mysterious eyes, that I'm approachable but untouchable type of vibe. Fans started calling her the calm storm, and it fits perfectly because she doesn't make noise. She makes impact. When she waved to cameras, the lighting caught her platinum hair like moonlight on silk. The knit fabric shimmered subtly. The whole thing felt like watching a luxury fashion film in real time. It's one of those rare K-pop red carpet moments that feels unplanned, natural, and unforgettable. She wasn't trying to dominate attention. Attention gravitated towards her. Even Glenn Martens himself reposted highlights from the Seoul event, and yes, Gaul's frame was right there in the official recap. Coincidence? We don't think so. Now here's where things get spicy, because fans being fans, they started connecting dots. Some noticed the color palette of her outfit, black, gray, deep tones, mirroring Ivy's darker aesthetic teased in recent fan theories. Could this be a hint? Is Starship subtly aligning Gaul's solo appearances with Ivy's next era concept? One popular theory thread on X said, every member's recent fashion event seems tied to a different emotion or color tone. Gaul's black look, mystery, could be linked to a mature, cinematic comeback. Others joked, if this is her teaser outfit, I'm not ready for the MV. And honestly, it's not far-fetched. Ivy's styling team is known for dropping subtle hints months before major comebacks. Gaul showing up in full Glenn Martens grunge luxury aesthetic could easily be an early breadcrumb. But whether it's foreshadowing or just her being effortlessly iconic, one thing's for sure, this event reignited fan hype for her individual potential. Her aura screams solo luxury campaign material. Like, imagine Gaul for Prada Beauty or Gaul x H&M Global line. We're not saying it's confirmed, but we're definitely manifesting it. So there you have it. Gaul, the quiet visual who stole the spotlight without saying a single word. From her knit and denim ensemble to her serene confidence, this wasn't just a red carpet moment. It was a career highlight. one that reminded everyone why she's one of K-pop's most underrated visual queens. Her presence at the H&M x Glenn Martens event didn't just turn heads, it shifted perceptions. It showed that elegance doesn't need extravagance, that power can whisper instead of shout, and maybe, just maybe, this is Gaul's era to shine. But what do you think? Was this her best look yet, or do you still prefer her softer stage aesthetics? Drop your thoughts down below. We're diving into the comments right after this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next deep dive into K-pop's most iconic fashion moments. Because if this is what Gaul's serving now, imagine what she's got next. This is K-Pop Lens signing off. And remember, in a world full of trends, Gaul stays timeless.